Phillip T2K. She want me, she say me body hot and pepperminty. She want the dogs real G.
Hey everyone, it's Renassa here. Please excuse my roughness. Yeah. This is a very last minute video. I just decided to go ahead and make the video because I was getting so many questions and my weight loss journey was like way overdue. So I was just like, okay, let me just go ahead and just do it. Stop postponing it. I'm so horrible with time. But yeah, so stay tuned if you want to take a walk with me through my weight loss. This video is about how I was able to lose 70 pounds in a little over a year. Majority of the 70 that was lost was like recently, like the end of January, like the beginning of February. I recently lost like the last 40 pounds. Yeah, so before I start telling you exactly what I did, I'm gonna tell you why, how I even started the weight loss, because anybody that knows me personally or, you know, just knows me, like I was plus modeling, so I was a, you know, confident plus size girl, and I loved my curves, and I never really, like, you know, you think of the weight loss thing, but I just never like, you know, really stressed it. Like, you know, I still go out, guys were still attracted to me, I was modeling, and you know, but it was more of the health reasons why I started my weight loss journey, which majority of the time that's, you know, that's most of the time that's the reason why most people try to lose weight. Last year, March, out of nowhere, like I just started getting horrible acne. Like, I mean, well, right now it's like, you know, better, but before it was like someone slapped me in my face. Oh, and it was like inflamed, like the worst acne I've ever had in my whole life. So I went to a dermatologist, and then she was trying to give me all types of stuff, like for my face acne and stuff to rub on there, and I was just like, this is crazy. Then I started getting migraines out of nowhere. I started getting like severe constipation. It was just a whole bunch of, then like brain fog. Like when I say I could not, my memory was gone. So I ended up like going to like a psychiatrist and getting diagnosed with ADHD. And I was like, oh no, where is all of this coming from? Like I've never been prone to migraines, never had a problem with the restroom, never, you know, had this like me, because I'm a makeup artist, and for my face to be looking like that, I couldn't even put makeup on my face. Like for me to put the brush, like the brush on my face was like, it hurt so bad. So that's why I had to end up going to a dermatologist. But it was like every time I went to all these different doctors, they were all trying to suppress all these different symptoms, and I was just more of like in shock or like mad at the fact, like, where did all this come from? Like I've never had this problem before. So I started doing like my research and started typing in, like I'm a little hypochondriac, like on WebMD, like yeah. So, and you know, I started looking into all the symptoms and stuff. So then I started looking into like colon health or whatnot, and how, you know, toxins can give you like, you know, like ADHD and migraines and, you know, and all this different type of stuff. So I started looking into the, you know, the colonics and stuff, and I was feeling great, like didn't need my ADHD meds, and then no headaches, and then my face was clearing up. Then I started like looking even more into the colon health thing, and I started looking at some of the symptoms when they were like linked to like gluten allergies. And I don't know, I'm just like really like, I'm like a little nerd sometimes, so like when I see one thing, I'll click on something else, and then yeah, my head's kind of like everywhere. So yeah, I ended up like, it was just like a continuous obsession with like, what the heck is going on with me? And then, yeah, eventually I just started reading about the toxins and how to take care of yourself. Then I started getting into all the chemicals and the health factors, and then it was just like, oh no, I'm gonna have to do something, because apparently there are some people out there that are trying to kill me, and no. no, I don't want anybody sitting on their asses, excuse my French, making money off of me and trying to kill me at the same damn time. That is not cool. So that's why I ended up starting. How I lost the 70 pounds. So originally last March, I started off at 262. That was my highest weight, right? And I got down to, with my ADHD meds, like it just had my appetite so suppressed that I ended up dropping like 20 pounds and got down to 241. Now, I'm not saying you guys are gonna do this. This is just how I lost weight and how I got from 262 to 188. So, yeah, that 20 pounds was just over time. From March to like September, I lost like, 20 pounds unintentionally. Then I ended up, going to the doctor and stuff, and they said I need to lose like 30 pounds. So I started my BodybyVi, which was great because like, I was kind of scared for my body and my health because I was on the ADHD meds and they suppressed my appetite so much I would forget to eat, and it wouldn't be till I was like dizzy and ready to like pass out that I'd be like, oh my gosh, and then I would try to pick up the worst. I worked at like a bakery, so I picked up the worst thing to hold me from dropping dead. So my BodybyVi shakes were my everything because they were just right there. I can just easily shake it in my little blender bottle. I was looking for it. And I can just switch it on the go and it tastes yummy. So while on the BodybyVi, I ended up being able to get down to from 241 to 232. Yeah, to 232. So once I got down to the 232, I was doing some of the wraps. Like, I should probably just stand up and like just, so anybody who knows me can see like on the side. Like before I was like, when I was modeling, I was like a size 18. Yeah, probably pushing the 20. Now I'm like a size 11, 12. So let me not suck it in, but yeah, don't mind stretch marks and all of that. But yeah, so I was finished shopping from here. But from the 232, my aunt, oh my goodness, I love my aunt. She was calling me the previous year, like, well, the end of the year, like October-ish, and saying, okay, well, you should look into this HCG thing, Was doing some research and it looked pretty good, and so I was researching it for a minute and I ended up starting the HCG like the 27th of January. Right now I'm on my second round. The first round I started at 232 and I got all the way down to 197, which was great. I will do another video on the HCG and what it's all about, and how you can get started and what to look for when you're looking for somewhere to start your HCG. And that was my first round, 197. I went on vacation, gained 9 pounds. I wasn't supposed to eat carbs. I was supposed to do maintenance, since I gained 9 pounds really, really, really fast. And so now I'm on my second round. So I started back at 206, and I am on my 17th day or something, and I've lost I started at 206 and now I'm 188. So yeah, about 18 pounds-ish. Like, yeah, I'm anywhere around there. Yeah, so if you want to know about anything in particular between the BodybyVi, I even used to promote for those, but the HCG wouldn't allow me to continue the shakes that I love so much, but I will be back on it for maintenance. So if you want to know anything about the BodybyVi, if you want to know anything about the It Works wraps, it literally tightens all the skin. So like, yeah, like it was like amazing. Like I love the wraps. If you want to know about the HCG, I'm gonna leave a couple of links like below somewhere, like in the about or something for this video. And as far as my weight loss, there are a couple of people like, I do want to really like thank, like, oh my goodness, like if it wasn't for them, like I wouldn't even have gotten this far, and as far as I plan on going on this journey, I do plan on losing like another 30 pounds. My goal is to have a completely flat stomach, so whatever weight that is. But I would love to thank my aunt, or my aunt Cola, for introducing me to the HCG. I would like to thank my other aunt, Aunt Sharon, for cooking for me while on the HCG, because I was suffering. I don't eat like any meats or anything, so it was like the worst thing for me. It was the worst experience ever, but I'll talk about it later. I want to thank my cousin Siobhan, because when I was starting the HCG, you know, we were supposed to start it together, and you know, she was kind of hesitant on it. Like, it's not like I have the money like that. Like, I use my own money to buy it. So, you know, she was just like, okay, like I want to, like, I'll wait and see if you, how it goes with you, and before I spend that kind of money. So that was like my motivation the whole time. Okay, well, I'm gonna show Shay, I'm gonna show her that it works, and that, you know, we can do this. So that was definitely a big part of it. While at work, I was working at a coffee shop, I think like a bakery coffee shop, and oh my goodness, so like the first week is like a complete detox. So I was like trembling for like cookies and like little coffee drinks and everything. And my co-worker Bree, love her to death, that's who I got the wraps from. She actually sells the It Works wraps, where you get those 45-minute results. They're like amazing. And I'll put her link below. But I like to thank her, because her and my supervisor Katina, like, if it was not for them, like, every day I went to work, I had to sniff those bad boys like a big fat kid. And they kept me from cheating. And I would also like to thank my mother. Yeah, that's a really big one, because if it was not for her, like at first she was looking like, what are you doing to yourself? What are you injecting yourself with? Like, no, like, then like after the first week she saw me losing weight, like the 10 pounds gone the first week, and she could notice it. It's like she just went on a frenzy. She started making sure my apples was there. She started making sure that, you know, like that I was getting my, you know, my injections, and that I was okay, because some days I felt like I was starving. Because at first, you know, I didn't know really what to do. But yeah, she's like my everything, and yeah, love you all. And oh yeah, and I would like to thank Sheeta and Elise for introducing me to BodybyVi. Like, cause yeah, I lost a nice little chunk on it, and I will definitely be going back to the BodybyVi, because that's probably the only thing that I feel like is gonna hold me for maintenance after I finish losing all this weight, after the HCG. But yeah, I'd like to thank them for introducing me to it and being so supportive with everything that I do, well, as far as like the weight loss journey. And thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave the comments below. Yeah, and be sure to like and subscribe.
Phillip T2K. She want me, she said me body hot and pepperminty. She want the talks real G. She pretty like HDTV. Me a talk so me get girl real easy, but she have something about she. Oh, she long time me a try and get her, but finally she a tell me she want me for whining it. So me shift the gear finding it. She want me spend a little time in it, but me stay longer than 9 minutes. Release every highlight it. Me a floor the pedal, me highlight it. She love when the bike delay, she riding it. The girl face pretty up, she not fi hiding it. You pretty up, hold me tight, girl, when we up.